LifeNet audio voice by JT Kim. In the LifeNet project, I was single, and I was really hoping to be married because I thought it would be a lot easier with the extra payment and somebody basically to check your work. But at the same time, I think it really helped me learn that not everything's gonna be done with someone else, and you're not always gonna have someone to help you. In the LifeNet project, I had a doctorate degree and I was a physician at Fort Chapter. And how money, education, and your job are all involved or related. They're all related because they both or all show how hard you work. Like your education, you have to work hard to keep your grades up. Your job, you have to work hard to get paid and earn a lot of money. And what you can do to be successful is basically to do what you want to do. Don't do something that's just gonna give you an outcome or whatever. Just do something that you would enjoy doing for the rest of your life, because that's what's gonna keep you motivated and keep pushing you on to do harder things. These two pictures are showing jobs that I found on monster.com, and I'm the job on the right, which is a physician at Fort Shafter, and the job on the left is something that I would have liked to do as well if I didn't get the job on the right. My nightly income from being a physician at Fort Shafter was $6,183.33. My gross income was about $10,000, and my monthly tax was about $4,700. And so how we figured out our taxes was that we had to basically categorize ourselves. So anybody who made $100,000 or more a year would have to get taxed 40%. And so it was basically just categorizing ourselves. And also what I've learned about taxes is that they actually go to a good cause, like public schools, your safety, and like cops. But it really does affect you because it takes money out from you, which you might need in the long run. I live in Salt Lake, which is partly furnished. I have to pay $1,700 per month. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, utilities included, and washer and dryer. And so some factors that are involved in finding a place to live is you have to know your price range, you have to know how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms you want, you have to know also all these little things like utilities included or washer and dryer. So the choice I made on getting this house was because of that it wasn't as expensive as most houses or apartments in town, and it also had utilities included, which would allow me not to pay extra rent for it. These two pictures show basically the houses that I was looking into, and the one on the left is the one where I live right now, which is Salt Lake, and it's partly furnished, and the one on the right is another house that I was looking into getting, which is in Mililani, which is also partly furnished. But the reason why I chose the Salt Lake house was because how it had utilities included and only 2 bedrooms, and while Mililani had 3 bedrooms yet no utilities included. And also Mililani is further away from Fort Shafter, which is where I work. The car I got was a 2013 Chevy Camaro, and which I had to pay $26,905 for and $689.92 per month. And the reason why I chose to get this car was not only because it's a very nice looking car, but also because it suits someone who's single like me, which I don't need to hold a lot of passengers, and I also don't need a big trunk like a van to hold extra things in. And some factors that are involved in finding a type of transportation is basically you want to know how much it costs, like that. Just like getting a house, you need to know how much it costs, how much you have to pay per month. And another thing is basically safety wise, you don't want to get like a motorcycle, because in Hawaii more than often it usually can rain, and you don't want to be out in the rain while stuck in traffic or something. These two pictures show not only the car that I bought, which is on the left, the 2013 Chevy Camaro, but also another car that I was looking into, which is the new 2015 Chevy Camaro. And the reason why I went with the 2013 Chevy Camaro was because of not only the price, which is cheaper, but also because I really like the design of the white and black. In the LifeNet project, the food that I've spent the most money on would have to be the fish, such as salmon, and or also the meat, such as the turkey. This picture shows a list of food or pictures of the food from either the internet or a newspaper that I've eaten in one day. On that day, I ate a ham sandwich. I've also eaten cereal with milk and strawberries, and I've also eaten tomato soup with grilled cheese. For the miscellaneous expenses, the most common or typical item bought would have to be Netflix. Now, what this item does is it basically lets you watch free, or not free, but at the time free movies, shows, whenever you want. And basically, this is probably the most popular item because it is now known by a lot of people in recent time right now, and it's being used by a lot of people at the same time. These are some of the things that I bought. For example, at the top left you'll see a Crime Designer Quick Dry Leisure t-shirt, which I bought for $8.49 at the time. And at the bottom you see the most commonly bought thing, which is Netflix, which I bought for $7.99 per month. And what led me to choosing these items was that I wanted the dry fit shirt because I could wear it for casual wear or to work out or just to do anything athletic outside. And I also bought Netflix because I wanted an entertainment center where I could just come home from work and relax. The money that I have left over from all of this is $2,866.99. I feel pretty good about the money that I've saved, especially since Mr. Young was in shock that I had so much. And what I would like to do with this money that I've saved is that I'd really like to take like a vacation or just a staycation just to get a lot of stress out and get away from work for a little while. Something that I've got out of doing this LifeNet project was that I found out how much I've been underestimating what my parents do and how much stress they have to go through even after work and doing our bills and even paying for our tuition, and how little we've been giving back. Any advice that I would give myself in the future or others is to just do what you want to do and do something or anything that you like doing, such as your job. Don't do something just for the money or the outcome. Do something that every single day you look forward to, and every single day you try to work harder to get even better at it. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video.